Good morning, I believe. I think it's around 8 a.m. Welcome to this edition of the Mutant Academy. I'm your host, Danny Dillon. Danveer Singh Dillon, the Don, also known as the Weapon X. I'm in the process of rehabilitating my body and my innate ability to heal, and so that way I can have myself infused with adamantium into my muscle, bone marrow essentially, and then it will from there move to the rest of my body. There's a it's a very simple thing to do. It just has to be done in the correct procedure, otherwise the risk is high. There's an amniotic fluid, it's a green fluid. I have to put myself in there for a period of time, and it has to be done in a trustworthy manner, so it has to be a concealed location in a bunker, and then the instructions have to be given to those people who need to carry out their step of the process, and then that's about it really. It's not too many people involved because most of it is automated, and it requires a trustworthy and completely impenetrable security system on the computer system. So I got that all set up, and then now I'm just trying to figure out whether I actually want to do it or not, because it's my fingernails will get stronger. I'll have an rapid ability to heal. I'll also be pretty strong in terms of I can kick down doors and do combat. But if I come across something that has an electromagnetic dominance, then it might be dangerous for me. So there's a weakness that comes with it. Basically, my body will be stronger, but I won't be able to. I'll be someone with an electromagnetic dominance could manipulate my body and kind of tear it apart, and then use the limbs to do different things in different places, right? So you understand, it's like this person, and you may know who this person is. His name is Magnus. If he decides to rip my body into different limbs, and then he could have my arms fighting different people and my legs go a different direction, it's pretty intense. Now, I could be put back together because of the healing ability, so it's really not that big of a deal. Still, I'm contemplating whether I want to actually do that. You don't want to rush into decisions like this. You take your time, right? So I'm working on that. The other aspect of it is there's a dual wield martial art. There's different versions of it. You could have the short. They're called Sai. Okay, you know, like Raphael from the Ninja Turtles. He's got these two Sai. Okay, for example, it's a three-pointed dagger. Very, very, very versatile. Good weapon that was invented, I believe, by the Japanese. It was invented by farmers to practice and to protect their territory. So I could start with that. That's actually the one that I really want to master. There's also the butterfly knives from Wing Sun Kung Fu, which are very technical, and I may at some point study them. There's a place nearby that teaches it. It's widely accessible. Then there is traditional martial arts. Two different types of blades. One is the curved blade. They call it a gom, so sangom, and those are very beautiful. And then there is the straight blade, which is a sangdo. So when it comes to dual wield, there's that. Theoretically, you could also do dual wield with nunchucks or short staffs. And then once you have a proficiency in it, you can dual wield anything. Okay, so there's various combinations, shields, and but it starts with choosing one. So I think I'm going to start with the Sai, because those are the most effective at a short distance. I will eventually move on to the curved and the long sword, straight sword, and curved sword. So I'm going to start training those. I have created a training field in the back, which gives me a lot of space to do that. I can get into the woods, and then you can study. Now, when it comes to weapons, you should not train too often with weapons because it could create violence and you could inadvertently hurt someone. So I do recommend that when you do use weapons, use them sparingly and understand that the purpose of the weapon is for you to develop your mind and body, your consciousness. It is not to be used to assassinate people or to kill people. It can be used to defend yourself, and in an asymmetrical combat situation, it is very, very, very useful to have a long staff and another weapon or two. So, with that in mind, I think I will end this video. Welcome to the Mutant Academy. We have launched 9 locations across the planet. If you are involved and you've been sent your package, if you are interested in participating, just reach out to Danveer Singh. My name is Danveer Singh. You can find me through various mechanisms. God bless you all, and keep doing the right thing. Protect the species and its evolution. That is our responsibility collectively as a humanity.